So, I'm not sure which I should be more disappointed in. The fact that this is like the most people I've had waiting for a stream in like my entire YouTube career. The fact that this was my 1,000 subscribers special, or the fact that I told people that this was my 1,000 subscribers special, and they subscribed because of it. I don't understand any of you guys. All right, you guys are all an enigma to me. I can't. I just don't get it. Also, let me turn off my phone alarm. Ugh. Look at this foolish creation. But you guys have waited for such a long time. Also, yeah, look, it's me. That's my name. Isn't it cool? I have had it for like hand work with me. Yeah, there you go. I had it for like 3 years or whatever. It's like I honestly don't get it. Like, why do I need it there? I know this is my room. Like, maybe if I get amnesia and forget, that will be useful. Otherwise, I don't really see the purpose. But how's it going, everyone? How's it going? Let me pop out the chat. I have like chat visible in 3 different locations right now. Let me just music. No, I'll play that later. But it's finally here. It's finally time. Let's see. Does this make it look better? Is that lighting better? Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll go with it. Yeah, there we go. That's a good balance. This is the second ever homework stream, which, you know, I don't understand why this is the most popular thing on my channel that everyone wants to see me do. But we're here and we're going to do homework. So if you guys have seen my last stream, then you already know what we're going to be getting into. I'm just going to be sitting here and I'm going to be doing work, but on stream. Literally free content. Like, I don't have to, the only effort I have to put in is doing the work, right? And I'm already doing that. This is just free content. You guys, I don't know if this means you have really low expectations or you just, I'm not sure. But we're gonna do this. So here we go. I figured I'd start like this so you can see my stupid face again. It's been a hot minute and a half. Let me, boo. Hold up. Oh wait. There you go. There it is. So here is the paper. Here is what we are going to be using. Today I'm going to be doing. Oh yeah. Go ahead and do that, Pell. I always forget to do that. I'm gonna be doing physics, which I know, fun. Last time I did, what even was I doing? Graph stuff, like geometry, trigonometry. I have no idea, but I was doing that last time, and you know, I figured we'd continue with the sequel. We'd do more math. I had some other ideas. None of them really would work out too well, due to not having like a strict, yes, do this for homework. This is the homework. Algebra? Really? Was it algebra all the way back then? Goodness. I have more algebra I'm doing, because of like, you know, college stuff and whatever. Woohoo. But that, like, this week is currently like, for me at least, it's simple. Like, do you know the order of operations? Which, you know, maybe. You know, some people don't know that, and that's fair enough, but I've been doing that for a hot minute and a half, so I figured I would try to spice it up at least a little bit and do some physics stuff. So how this works, I'm just gonna do physics stuff. You guys can just chill and chat. I'll keep an eye on chat, which I actually can do this time, but I probably won't try to do it too much as not to get, you know, distracted or anything. What else? I might listen to music in the background. If you guys get too bored, maybe I can put on like note block music, since I know that's chill, like the lo-fi note block music. Maybe we could do that. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. So yeah, you guys enjoy the stream, I guess, and I'll try to like hold the paper so you can easily see. One thing I did last stream was I had the book like this, and I was doing like the math like this, so you could not see anything that I was doing. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. It's still gonna be hard. It's still gonna be hard, but at least you guys should be able to see what is happening here. Okay, so we got. Right now I'm doing like calculating one dimension motion, right? Which is basically means things go in a straight line, and I gotta calculate like the velocity and all that kind of stuff. Also, chat. Hold up. Can I stretch out the chat? Yes. Do that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think the Pythagorean theorem is going to be in the physics stuff. But maybe I can make some time to do a special Pythagorean theorem segment just because, you know, what would this really be a TaloHalo stream if we had math and no Pythagorean theorem? I don't think so. I think not. Ugh. Okay. So we have to use like this formula. That's like, you got the velocity, and it's equal to like the initial velocity. And then you have to add acceleration and the final time. So it just basically, it's just like a bunch of word problems about cars chasing other cars and how much speed you need to catch up to that car. Not speed, technically, because it's velocity and not speed. So let's see. What are we looking? I have to find the time in this problem, which means I'm going to have to subtract the initial velocity. So it's going to be like velocity minus the initial velocity, and then all of that is going to be over the acceleration in order to figure out the time. And what is this? 35 miles per second? Hold on. Let me see. So the initial velocity of this guy is 23 meters per second, and he has to get to 35 meters per second, I think? No. Yes. Okay. So plug in the numbers. We have to get 35 minus 23? 23, huh? Over. What is that? 2.5? 2.5 will get us our answer. Do I have my calculator on me? I should. You're not going to tell me I forgot my calculator for a math stream? What kind of... Hold on. Hold on. My room's kind of a mess, so let me just... I'm going to do this real quick. Yeah. Whoa. Hello, chat. Basically, I had to move a bunch of stuff around because on the one hand, I already have a bunch of books, right? And on the other, before the stream started, I was just, you know, as I do, chilling out, waiting for the stream to start, drinking my apple juice, as one does. And then because I am the clumsiest man on the face of the earth, I bump over my apple juice, which is on my desk, and it almost like it falls over and it gets on my table and on a bunch of my wires, like on my mouse wires. It drips behind my desk, and it only barely misses the electrical plug. So thankfully, everything is still fine. But I had to, like, you know, move all this stuff around, and it was kind of annoying. Oh, I know where my calculator is. It's in here because I was doing tests and stuff, I think. Did I put it back in here? Did I take it out? No. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I got my calculator. Awesome. Yeah, the apple juice. One of my greatest allies turned into one of my worst enemies for a moment there. All right. We're back. Got my calculator. It's a legal calculator and everything. Whoa. Yo, you can even see kind of like the chat. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Okay. 35 minus 23. You get that. That's 12 divided by 2.5. It's 4.8, and we have to use significant figures because it's 35 and 23, and that both has two significant figures, and so does 2.5. So the final answer has to have two significant figures, and that would be 4.8 seconds, I believe. There we go. Awesome. Yo, Weege had that calculator? Let's go. I'm glad Weege is cultured. Like, really. If you don't have an Casio FX-115ES plus, and the plus is spelt out, like in letters, natural dash VPAM, two-way power, are you really anyone at all? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so we got that problem. First problem complete. We're already on a good start. And I think we have like a total of 12 problems to do here. Oh. I see we got a lot. We got some Casios, we got some Texas Instruments. Nice. We got all these. Oh, you got some online calculators. I see. Pretty bold. Some of you guys like to spring for the TI-84. I personally actually like being original. So, you know how it is. All right, let's see. So now 2.2. What are we trying to solve here? All right, we have a different equation now. So we have let me put 2.2. So now we have the equation, which is velocity squared. And this is the initial velocity squared plus 2a, 2 times acceleration, times the distance. That's what the little triangle is there for. You can see the triangle. That's the Greek symbol for delta. Like Delta Rayquaza from Pokemon. That's what that's like, and it means change. Because Delta Rayquaza, when it enters a battle, it changes the status of your Pokemon from alive to dead. And we want the change of, what is that? Distance? Also known as displacement. Yeah, yes, this is the Delta rune. This is it right here. This is it. We have found it. No more looking. All right. So now that we have all that, let's see. So a car has a maximum acceleration of, that's a lot. Miles per hour squared. Why is it miles per hour squared? Why would you? Oh, because everything is squared. Okay. I think I understand. Yeah, because that's how acceleration works. But goodness, maximum acceleration of what is that? That's so much. Why does a car have that much acceleration? That's 1.15 times 10 to the 4th power in scientific notation, right? Do you understand how much that is, like, hold on. If you have 1.15, right? Hold on. Let's see. I gotta do it like that. Yeah. So you guys can see. Times 10 to the 4th power. That's the same thing as you move the decimal point over 4 places. That's 1,1,5,0,0. That's 11,500 miles per hour squared. Like, am I the only one who thinks that sounds like not correct? Yeah, and that is miles per hour. That is, whew. That's like hypersonic speed. It is a math question. You don't question the math question. I've questioned enough math questions in my life, Sham. Sometimes I've been right, all right? Don't question my questioning of the questions. Okay? So we have that many miles per hour squared. So if it starts and it's not moving, so the initial velocity is 0. And then it accelerates as quickly as possible. So that's the displacement. We're calculating what its velocity will be. So we don't have to switch anything up. But the displacement is not given to us in miles. It is given to us in yards, which I hate when people do that. Like, okay, I get it. You want us to convert things? Okay. But what it's like, oh, yeah, it's going, he went this many yards. If he's going that fast, like, okay, well, how far? I didn't think I'd be doing another one of these, if I'm being completely honest with you. Ugh. Oh, did I cut out? Are we still, like, good? Hold on. Okay, no, we're still good. Okay. I got a bit nervous for a second. Because something said, like, stream died a bit? Okay. That's fine. Stupid internet trying to go out when I'm trying to stream. What you doing? This is the most important stream in, like, 3 years, and you're cutting out now of all times? I hate homework. I feel you there, Captain. But apparently, everyone else loves it. So that's why I'm here. A servant of the people. That's what they call me. Okay, so we have that many miles per hour, which is a lot. So let's plug in these numbers. So not only is that the acceleration, we have to multiply that by 2. That's crazy. So we want to figure out the velocity squared equals 0 plus 2 times 11,500 times, right, the displacement, which is 500 yards, but we want to have it in miles, and there's 1,760 yards in a mile, so we need to divide 500 by 1760, and those are using, what's the least amount of significant figures there? That's 3, so that's 0.284 times 0.284. It sure is, goat. Let's see. So now we have to, okay, so now it comes down to multiplying 2 times 11,500 times 0.284. And that's 6,532. But it doesn't stop there, because that is not the velocity, but instead the velocity squared. And we need to figure out the original velocity. So to do that, we're going to need to take the square root of 6,532. 6,532. And assuming we still have... Wait. No. Wait. Hold on a minute. It wouldn't be 6,532. It would just be 6,530. Because that's one too many significant figures. Ooh, saved. And that's going to be, if we're using 3 significant figures, that leaves the answer to be a velocity of 80.8. Simple as that. This must look really weird to watch. I am so sorry. I wish I could make this better. How am I writing sideways? I'm working with it. I'm working with what I got. We got sig figs in this homework segment. Can you explain sig figs, please? Can you explain the sig figs? Okay, all right. We have another equation. All right. I hope you guys like equations. You guys like theorems, right? You guys see my top 10 theorems video. You know, if you haven't seen that, and you haven't seen that video, go check it out, because it's got some good stuff. It's got some good theorems in it. I think it'll be a good watch. Oh, I like salad. Thank you, Sidewalks of America. Salad is pretty good. All right, so now let's say we want to find delta x, the delta rune. We want to find the delta rune. In order for us to find the delta rune, we have to find the initial velocity times the time plus, and I hate how they like write t and then like right next to it you have a plus. That really upsets me. Plus, get ready for this, 1/2 acceleration times time squared. And that's just time being squared, not the whole thing being squared. Hello, happy guy. Welcome to the stream. I don't know who told you to come here. I'm sorry that they had to put you through that. I know it must have been a painful experience, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. Here, hold on. Let me just check a couple of things. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada bam. Bada bam. Okay, here we go. As if we like theorems, so I said I like salad. I got you. Let me just boom. All right. Here we go. Sorry about the little intermission, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take a step back. Give your brain some time to cool down. It's like if you use up all your stamina, right? In like Breath of the Wild. Like you're just going, you're trying to climb the wall, and you just can't because you used up all your stamina too fast. You got to take it slow, recharge, climb that wall again, all right? We're going to climb this wall. So what's the problem here? We're trying to find acceleration. Okay. We have, so the displacement is 1,321 feet. Okay, and if we're trying to find acceleration, okay, this is important. We have to subtract the initial velocity times time. So we're going to get displacement minus initial velocity times time. And if we want to get A by itself, we have to divide this entire thing by t squared, but at the same time, we have to multiply it by 2. Have to multiply this entire equation by 2. And then we will get A by itself. Because we're looking for A, right? Yeah, we're looking for this car's acceleration. Oh. So now let's punch in the numbers. The displacement for this problem. So we got 2 times, oh, here, let me move my mic. 1,321 feet. And 21, oh, that 3. Oh, that 3 is so gross. Oh, it's awful. Oh, I'm only making it get worse. Guys, do not look at that. Do not look at that. It's too horrific to be shown. 1, 3, 2, 1 minus the initial velocity, which is 0 because it's at rest, times the time, but that doesn't matter because it's at 0. So really, because it's at 0, we can just completely disregard this in its entirety. So 2 times 1,321 over the time squared, which is in fact 11 seconds. So that would be 121. And then we'll have our acceleration calculation. Calculator time. Get out your calculators. 1, 3, 2, 1. And then this whole thing divided by 121. And now, if we're just taking out all the significant figures, least amount being 2, but not actually. Least amount actually being 3. Then, in such a case, the answer is an acceleration of 21.8 feet per second. So that's going to be A equals 21.8 feet per second. And there is another problem completed. Got my chocolate calculator? You have a chocolate calculator? What does that mean? Can I use my fedora as a substitute because I left my calculator at home? I mean, listen, if you can use a fedora as a calculator, I'll give you points for that alone. If you can make that work, you know what? Go for it. Oh. Here we go. Let's move on to the next problem. So we got a bunch of those equations out of the way. I think now we're just going to, like, use them together and start looking like, and just doing problems in general. All right. If a car can, okay. So, yeah. So, they're starting from rest. We have initial velocity. We have normal velocity. And we have time to get acceleration. So, we would be using the first problem, the first equation. And if we're trying to find acceleration, then it's going to be velocity minus initial velocity over t. Velocity minus initial velocity over the time equals the acceleration. Why am I doing this again? Because people wanted me to do it. I don't know. Oh. Okay. So let's punch in those numbers. A velocity, 60 miles per hour. We're going 0 to 60. 0 to 60. 60 minus 0, which is just 60. In a matter of 10 seconds. Well, this is easy. Well, this is an easy problem. I think. What's the acceleration? Yeah, the acceleration would be 6.0, right? 6.00. 6.00 miles per hour squared, because that's how you calculate. That's how velocity works for some whatever reason. Oh, 2.5. Let's continue. Yeah, what do you guys think? You guys think 6 miles per hour seems right there? You guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, dude, it made me upset that I had more people waiting for like this stream than like any of my other streams I've done ever. Like, guys, come on, please. I need this. I need this, guys. Please, I promise. Fire Emblem's a cool game, guys. Please, I'm begging you. Ugh. It's pretty slow. I don't know. I mean, I think that's how it would work. Because if it's the acceleration of 6 miles per hour over like 10 seconds, just bada boom, 60 miles per hour. I think it's right. We're gonna go with that. It's right. I have confidence. All right. So now we got a plane. It's got to get a velocity. So it's got to start from rest. We got rest. We got velocity. So initial velocity, normal velocity. We have acceleration, and then we have displacement. Okay. So let's put this down. We're going to use our second equation. So that's going to be 1.5 times 10 squared, right? Yeah. Which is just 150, but that's going to be squared. Right? This would be Fire Emblem if he had multiple choice questions and was guessing. I just like get 3 in a row correct. We call that a crit. It's like a 10% chance, but you know, we take those. You be one of those insane characters who hits 5% crits all the time. So we have that, and that equals 0. What was the equation? Plus 2 times acceleration times the displacement. But if we're getting just the displacement, then we actually would want minus initial, which is just 0, so that doesn't matter. But we want the whole thing to be divided by 2 times the acceleration, which is 20,000 miles per hour squared. My goodness, these vehicles are moving incredibly fast. And then that is going to give us our displacement. So 150 squared divided by what is that? What are we dividing it by? 20,000? That's going to be, if we're using a total of 3 significant figures, 1.13 miles. Miles? Miles. 1.13 miles is the total displacement. 1.13 miles. What level math is this? I don't know. It's physics. However hard physics is for you, I guess. Okay. I had a heart attack. My name is Miles. I hate when that happens, Poke. I hate when that happens. Like, someone has a name and like whenever there's a video game character, right? And their like job is like, oh yeah, you just call the tailor, and I'm just like kind of focusing on something else, and I hear it in a video or a stream, and I'm like, what, huh? And I'm like, oh, I understand. I guess it wasn't needed after all. Let's see. Biker gang. Oh, fun. So now we have acceleration, initial velocity. I'm going to assume just by deduction that we're going to use the last of these problems, these equations. So I'm going to do it like that. Sorry if you guys couldn't see that last problem too well, by the way. I wasn't being as considerate. I apologize. How's work, Mr. Taylor, sir? It's going good, Skittles. It's going pretty well, I think. I think I understand. Like, I understand how to do the equation and stuff. Like, for when it comes to math, I can usually get that stuff pretty decently. It's just making sure I plug in everything correctly. And, like, I have the equations right. So we want acceleration, starting from rest, displacement, and acceleration. We have all of these things in this problem. Yes, and we're solving for displacement, so we don't have to change around the problem at all. Perfect. That makes things so much easier. So we want the displacement, and that's going to be initial velocity times the time, but that's just going to be 0. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. What matters is 1/2 times the acceleration, which is 0.030 meters per second square. And this is meters per second, but this person is going for 5 whole minutes at this constant acceleration. So we need to convert that into seconds, which quickly, that's going to be 5 times 60, which is 300 seconds. Should be. Yeah, 300 seconds. So I'd multiply that by 300 seconds. And what was like the minimum significant figures? It would be 2 minimum, noted. So we're going to do 0.5 times 0.030 times 300. Let's see what this gets. That is a total of 4.5 meters? Meters. The total displacement is 4.5 meters. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like, you know, she's going that fast. So so there we go. I think we should be halfway through. Let me take a look. What else do we have left? Halfway through this current set of problems. 2.7. 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's just 10 problems? Yo, this week's easy. This week's easy. So that means, like, what? We're only 40 minutes in. Let's take a little intermission for now. Let's see. What could we do? You guys want a Pythagorean theorem halftime thing? Yeah, 10 problems for this specific module. How are we 40 minutes in? It takes a while to do this stuff, especially if I'm talking. Oh, Pythagorean theorem. Okay, hold on. Let me go all the way to the back. We're reaching the depths of the notebook. Okay, let's see Pythagorean theorem stuff. It's funny because in my college math thing, right? Because we're doing a lot of review stuff this week just to like get basic understandings of things. But we have like the lectures and all that I have to watch. And one of the things is you have to take some like math problems or theorems or anything that you understood beforehand and explain them in like a little video. And in one of the lectures, for just a brief moment, the guy brought up the Pythagorean theorem. He's like, this is, of course, a very important theorem. And I'm like, thank you, because he's right. The Pythagorean theorem is like the best mathematical theorem, best theorem in the world, for that matter. So I'm glad that, he understands that. But I'll be able to, go in depth and explain the Pythagorean theorem there. And it makes me happy, talking about it. The forbidden back. All right. Pythagorean theorem stuff. Gosh, what do I even do? What do I even do here? So you guys know the Pythagorean theorem, the classic a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Oh, no. The camera. Can you unblurify yourself? I might need to go in and, like, change the settings. Because for some reason, the camera is like, yes, I'm going to change it so I can fix the blur. But once I do that, I no longer am functionable as a camera. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me go to video capture device. Configure. Why is it on auto? You shouldn't be on autofocus. I turned this feature off. There we go. Apply. Alrighty. We're good to go. We're back. We're back. Letters and numbers? I know. This is an algebra moment, if I've ever seen one. But don't worry. Not only are there numbers and letters, right? Look at this. Look at this. Ready? There's shapes, too. There's shapes. And all of this is so simple to understand and so helpful. And it covers everything. What are we getting? A Pythagorean theorem? Catgirl Jinka? Cork, why do you say the most cursed things? That's not okay. Cork, there's something you wanna say? Like, was this your reward for winning the Animal Crossing Fall Guys? I didn't get nuggets, I should say. I never got nuggets for winning that. I got some stupid crown thing. Like, I don't play Animal Crossing. You think I care about a crown? Like, what do you mean it's worth, like, an insane amount of bells? Bells? I can't get nuggets with bells. So, like, did I really win? Yeah, I was, pal. I was the team captain for the blue team. I ended up winning with Frog and Ender. With shout-outs to them. They did absolutely fantastic. Oh! I made TaloHalo with nuggets. Does that count? Ender did do that. Ender did do that. So, you know what? That made up for it. Thank you, Ender. I very much appreciate that. let's see. So we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? Where do I go from here? Like, using this, let me tell you guys about some stuff, all right? Because I'm gonna give you some secret information, so you can't share this with anyone else, all right? Keep this to yourselves. But there are certain sets of numbers that appear in triangles and these problems very frequently. Some of you guys may have heard of these secrets, but watch, all right? If you have a triangle that has sides of, let's say, 3 and 4, then the last side is always going to be 5. And this works if it's like, let's say you doubled these up and you got 6 and 8. Then the last side will always be 10, right? And of course, people figured out this using, what else? The Pythagorean theorem. It's proven because, let's say you take 3. 3 squared is 9 plus 4 squared, which is 16. You put those together, bada bing, bada boom, you get 25. What's the square root of 25? No other than the number 5. Let's see. Well, there's some other ones too. 6, 8, 10, 4, 3, 4, 5 are some big ones. Oh, well, I think it's 5, 7? 5, 7, 13? Let me see. We'll be able to figure these out using the Pythagorean theorem. No, it wouldn't be, because that wouldn't get you enough to 13. Shoot. I used to, know a bunch of these by memory. Because they help you. Because, they're so common. You can easily spot them and be like, oh, yeah, I know that this is this kind of triangle, and this is the last side, and whatever. 7, 12, 13, I think. It's something 12, 13. Here, I tell you what we can do. If we take this, square 13, which is 169, minus 12, which is 144, that gets us 25. Okay, yeah, it's 5, 12, 13 is another one of these triangles. 5, 12, 13. See, and the Pythagorean theorem is so amazing. We were able to deduce that on the spot. On the spot. I love this theorem so much. It's so helpful, and it's so simple. Like, realistically, and then, because you guys know, I kind of have a bit with the Pythagorean theorem and how I'm so hype about it and I go off. But realistically, the Pythagorean theorem is such a good theorem for math because triangles, you can get so many shapes and you can figure out areas of all that stuff. Like, you got a rectangle? That's just 2 triangles. You just get the areas of both triangles if you can get the dissect down the middle, and you can figure that out. In terms of trigonometry, you got a whole thing that's a study of triangles and getting into sine and cosine and all that. But the Pythagorean theorem is just so good, and the fact that it's it has a basis that's so simple and easy to understand. It just, how can you not say that this is a good math theorem? Even if you're oh, I hate math. I don't like math. This is such a huge help. It helps you out. Never forget the Pythagorean theorem. It's hard to do it. It's so catchy, but never forget it. Now, I'm going to take a quick break. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. We're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to go get some water, but, of course, I'm not going to just leave you guys here on your own. That would be rude of me. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Not only do you get a homework stream, but you get this as well. Absolutely fantastic. So here you go, chat. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We still got half of the problems left to do. Oh, I'm back. You know what? Yeah, you know what I thought about when I was drinking water? I should get like background music. I should like get a background song and like maybe like a BRB screen. Now that we've hit like 1,000 subs, really hitting the big time. You know, gotta live it big time. As four uh, guys in a boy band featured on Nickelodeon once said. Ugh. So we're back. After we've had our little Pythagorean theorem tangent, that was fun. You guys want to see me draw a nugget real quick? Let's see. I'm a little rusty. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. All right. We got for that kind of nugget. Yeah. Kind of like the curved shape. Not too curved. I usually like to go for this shape of nugget. I might be a bit biased. This is a little bit too rigid on the top, but it's okay. And then what direction is this nugget facing in? Like where's the lighting coming from? What is this angle looking like? Is it like standing straight up? No. It's like it's almost like a top-down view from like this side of the nugget. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Then come back up. Yeah, there we go. There's that. And then the lighting, of course, you know, we gotta have your shading on this nugget. So we put it like over here. Casting the light down from the heavens. Yeah. Of course, you know, we gotta like sprinkle like nuggets. You have to have like a little bit of that texture on it to give it kind of that rigid quality. There we go. Yeah, there. Looks pretty nice. It's hard for me because I really like things to be like exact. It's kind of hard for me to make things look more natural, you know, like they kind of should. But I think with my practice on nuggets, I've been getting a bit better on that. I'm a bit rusty though. I was meaning to do nugget commissions over the summer, but I never found time because, you know, why would I do that when I can play like Fire Emblem? Been on a big Fire Emblem kick lately. I played through 6, playing through 7 again, 3 houses. I don't know why, but I'm just like, wow, I like Fire Emblem. This is a fun game. There you go. Here's my little mini chicken nugget. Not the best. You know, it can do a lot better on MS Paint, of course. It's my drawing of choice, but there you go. Not bad. Do I like normal nuggets or dino nuggets more? I think dino nuggets are a bit overrated just because they're shaped like dinosaurs. Like, they're fine, and their shape gives them some personality and some diversity from other nuggets. But in terms of taste, I wouldn't get them on the usual. I don't usually like freezer nuggets. Like, Tyson is fine. I can go for that at some points in time. I used to be a big fan of them, but now I really just like the McDonald's, the Wendy's, kind of stuff like that. I've been playing Toho Fire Emblem because it exists for some reason. Why is Toho like every game? Like, I've heard there's Toho Pokemon and now Toho Fire Emblem. I just need to like play the games. They have funny like ice lady, funny stupid ice lady. Okay. Let's see. Now, turn back to... Here we are. Awesome. Here we go. We're back here. Zune encourages the fandom to do things. Yeah. That's pretty cool. You guys know I'm not like a FNAF person. But... you know, the creator of the games recently, he was like, yo, you know these fan games? I'm going to help support these fan games to, like, do cool things because the community likes them. And I was like, I don't like your games, but that's a pretty cool move. Okay, back to the problems at hand. Let's get this homework done, why don't we? I know, it's sad to see... To fear the end of something like this, but all good things must come to an end. Ugh. Okay, so let's see here. And these problems will probably use a bit different equation, so maybe it'll take some more time to get these. Let's see. We'll take a rock, hit the ground if it's dropped from the leaning tower of pizza. Yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Okay. Are we using, like, terminal velocity for this? We are using terminal velocity. Gotcha. Because, yeah. Well, actually, it's really just kind of like gravity, but, you know. The acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. I'll go ahead and write that down. Acceleration, gravity, 9.8 meters per second squared. We'll probably need to use that for future problems. Uh, you guys use 9.81. Hold on. How do you write like that? I don't know, dude. I have like a weird writing style to start off with, so maybe it helps like to write like this, but I just make it work. Oh, no, the alarm. Can't wait for homework stream V3 killing vocabulary. I had a funny thought, right? I think it was maybe Azen, or I forget who suggested to me, but it was one of the guys. And they were like, what if you just started your stream and you were just reading a book and you were muted, and the whole stream you just read a book and you finished it and ended the stream? I thought that would have been pretty funny. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna do them like that. They've all been waiting so long from this. Was that Ed's suggestion? Sounds like that sounds like, yeah, but both of them, that makes sense. Also, good night, Ender. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Can't wait for you to put this on your playlist to watch like 20 times. You know, Ender is like the original main supporter of the first homework stream. She's watched that thing like too many times than is healthy for a person. And I don't know how she does it, but she's insane. Ender's also really cool. Go check her out on like Twitter. Oh, I forget what her Twitter is. Dang it, Ender, you left. Go watch Failboat's new Animal Crossing Fall Guys video and look in the description, and that's Ender's Twitter. There you go. All right. So, now that we have the acceleration, because it's talking about falling objects, we have the displacement. Okay. Initial velocity. We have initial velocity, displacement, acceleration. So it's going to be... and we're looking for time. Yes. So we have velocity, and this is 2.7. Velocity equals... What does it equal? It's initial velocity time, or plus acceleration times time. If we want to find time, then let's write like this. Time is going to be velocity minus 0. So, we can just write velocity over acceleration. Weird, eh? And that's going to be the velocity. What is the velocity? Oh, yeah, stupid. Wait. Hold on. Let me read this. Oh, no, I'm using the wrong formula. Duh. There's no time. There's no wait, I think I'm using the wrong formula at least. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to analyze this. Oh, okay. So what do we have? What do we know? What do we know that we have? We know we have this certain acceleration. Free fall. So that's the velocity, but also the displacement. I see. I think. Wait, no. Okay, so that's there. We know, okay, so the initial velocity is 0. And we're looking for time. So how do we find velocity then? Excuse me, I'm trying to like work this out from the problem because it gives very limited information for this one. Oh, I should also make sure. Oh, hold on. I also need to fix an error in the last problem because I did t and not t squared. Hold on. So the last problem's answer would not be correct. Good thing I looked back and caught this, though. If it's 2, then this isn't going to be 4.5. Should be this, I believe. Yeah. 1,400 meters. Yes. Okay. Thrilling gameplay. Yeah, right? Actual, like, big puzzle solving. Like, you thought Pushmo was hard? Get out of the way. Let's see. Okay, so we might need to use multiple problems for this one. My thing is, how do I figure out the velocity of this rock? Maybe if I were to use the initial velocity, if I use the initial velocity, the total displacement, and the acceleration, I have all of those. So if I can calculate that and get the normal velocity first using the other equation, then I can come to this equation and calculate the time. Okay, I figured it out. All right, here's what we have to do. Jumped a little bit ahead. That's not going to work. So what we first have to do is use the equation of, what is it? Velocity squared equals initial velocity squared. How did that equation go? Plus 2a times x. Yes. Plus 2 times acceleration. Here we go. Chat. 2 times acceleration times displacement. We have all of these values, except, of course, for velocity. So we have velocity squared equals, this is going to be 0, so we're just going to have 2 times the acceleration, which is 9.8 meters per second, and I don't think we have to convert that to anything. No, we don't. 9.8 meters, and that's going to be times 54.6 meters. Okay, and then we use our calculator. Have you done velocity percent, Pythagorean percent, or any percent? Personally, go for any percent on my math. I'm a big fan of, Pythagorean percent, myself, just because, you know, my relations with the theorem. But I would be interested in maybe expanding out to some different regions. 9.8. Trust me, I use calculator skip quite a bit. I just need to figure out the things to put into calculator skip so I can execute it correctly. You know, you got to get that pixel perfect placement. So, yo, what's up, Howiki? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. If we have a minimum of that many significant figures, then we would have like 540, but I don't think we apply. No, we should. 540. And then we're going to need to take the square root of 540. 6 square root of 15. Give me that in decimals. So that's going to be 23. Velocity is approximately 23. With that being noted down, we now can apply the same things into our earlier equation. So now we have the velocity, which is 23. Just got to put the velocity over the acceleration, 23 over 9.8, and we get 2.3 seconds. 2.3 seconds. And that's how long it would take to drop that rock from the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It took us a little bit to figure it out, to figure out all the moving pieces and the puzzles, but we got it. Also, Pick, do not question the 90-degree writing. I don't really understand it either. I just started doing it and then it worked. Also, what's up, Liz? How are you doing? You ready for homework stream too? We're right in the thick of it right now. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Now we have to figure out the height of a bridge. Oh boy. We're dropping another rock. Here we go. So we have the time it takes. We're figuring out the height of a bridge. So that would be the displacement. So now we have to work backwards. Okay. So we do what we just did, except in reverse. Perfect. What kind of math am I doing? I'm doing physics, Gale Force. Ugh. And right now, it's pretty in the simple stages, just because, you know, I'm early on in the year. This is only, like, my 4th week of, like, school stuff. So I'm just doing, like, one-dimensional motion kind of things. It's physics, but it's math, because, I mean, it's physics. Like, you just do math for physics. Physics seems fun. You know, Goose, you're cool. I don't think that's a correct statement, though. Unfortunately. So, okay. So we have initial velocity, we have the acceleration, we have the time. So we're trying to figure out the velocity that we get from this. So we take this velocity equals, and of course, you know, it's going to be, what's the formula? It's going to be 0. Is it 0 minus? Hold up. So we're just going to be, the velocity equals acceleration times the time, which is going to be 9.8 meters per second times 1.4 seconds. Okay, use calculator, Skip. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it. Come on. There we go. Frame perfect. We got it. We got it. That's going to be a 14. 14? 14. That's a 14. We're looking good. We're on world record pace. We're on world record pace. 14. 14, 14, 14. We got 14 as our velocity. 14 meters per second. Next, all right, we're still on world record pace. We gotta plug this into our other equation, which is going to be, let's take a look. All right, we're gonna have 14 squared equals 0. You gotta get the optimal head scratch in to boost your thinking power. Plus 2 times 9.8. Right there. 9.8. You know, line it up. Get the right angle. Times the displacement. But of course, you know that you gotta rearrange it to be in the right form because we're trying to figure out the displacement. So what you actually want to do is you want to take your 14 squared, right? You want to take 14 squared, which we can write as 196. You know, you get a little time save right there, and that's going to be over 2 times 9.8. So now we're going to go for calculator, Skip again. Here we go. Over 2 times 9.8. Here it comes. And would you look at that? It's so simple. The displacement of X, the height of the bridge, is going to be 10 meters and time. There we go. Question 2.8 completed. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Got that. Was that world record? I might need to watch that back. Watch the frames. Well, you know, get the frame by frame on it. But I think we're looking kind of neat. Kind of nice. Oh, here we go. 2.9. Yeah, I know the speedrun strat. Is it? I thought Pick was like, oh no, that's the wrong answer. But no, that's not a small bridge. I don't think. I mean, maybe like how tall is a meter? A meter's pretty tall. I don't know. It is the height of a bridge. This is facts. Physics homework 100% speedrun world record. Right? Okay. We're on the final 2 problems. Okay? We're on the final 2. We're in the home stretch now. Average person is like what, 175 centimeters or something. So that's like 6 people. That seems pretty tall to me. Like not in massively tall, but like it's not like Brooklyn Bridge height or anything, but it's still not like small. Like you could measure it with like a ruler. Okay. Let's see what we have to do now here. Oh, and there's even a little diagram to help out. But it's not really help because it's the smallest thing in the world and you can't even like understand it. But that's not important. All that matters is the data at hand. Let's get some context about what we're looking at here. Okay. I see. So it's about like terminal, like with the max velocity it can hit, and if you throw something up and then it comes back down, what the velocity is going to be. But I don't think that should matter because if you throw it up and it reaches that point where it comes back down, it's ultimately like it hits 0 and then it starts going. Okay. So, yeah, initial velocity. You use that. But it's going to be in that yeah, it's negative because it's going to go in that direction. Upward motion is positive. Right, because the initial velocity is up. So then the acceleration is going to be like that. And that's the initial velocity. And if that's the initial velocity, then the normal velocity is 0. Because if you're throwing it up, then it comes back down, and velocity cancels out because it's directional. I think that's how that works. Right. Yes, acceleration always pointed down. Okay. Okay, and this is more like the question we're looking at. That amount. Right. Initial velocity. The time. And so you use that formula, and then you'd have the acceleration, so you're looking for the displacement. And we're looking for the velocity when the rock hits the bottom of the cliff. In this problem, and we have the displacement, the initial velocity. If we have displacement and initial velocity, then we would also need the acceleration and normal velocity, but we have the acceleration. Okay. Let me just understand. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second, guys, to like fully understand this. Okay. Okay, so if we have those things, we should be able to calculate it like that. Okay. All right. Brain power activated. We're using time calc skip. Try it. No. We can't go for calc skip right now. We don't even know the correct lineups for this. Okay, but now we have our lineups. We've got this now. We have an understanding of what we have to do. So what we're doing, right? We're gonna use the equation of the velocity squared equals the initial velocity, because we're given that. And then what is that? Plus plus 2 times the acceleration times displacement of x. And we're looking for this this like max velocity. So now let's input this. And for the first time, the initial velocity is not actually 0. It is in fact 8.7 meters per second. We're getting crazy here. Things are kind of heating up. Then we're going to add 2 times 9.8 meters per second, because we're still dealing with this free fall understanding. Then the total displacement. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me just make sure. I didn't calculate for this. No, wait, no. I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this because they'll go up and down. Okay, no, I got this. And the total displacement being 120 meters from where the rock starts. It kind of tripped me up because I was like, oh yeah, The rock goes up and then down. But how displacement works is that it would cancel out. Also, this 9.8 needs to be negative because it's not how it doesn't start off going down. It starts going up. Yeah, no, we can't try equation skip. But in order for this to be like on pace for just like a PB, we need to play some safer strats. With that being said, though, it's time for calc skip. And of course, you know, we gotta get those PEMDAS strats. You know, do everything in the right order. PEMDAS is the equivalent to good routing, good menuing. All right, yeah. Oh no, we almost got that kind of wrong, but no, we're good now. We got that. So that's gonna be equal to this equals plus this, right? And then we're gonna have a total of this. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have c squared equals 35.69. But it's actually 76 minus this big of a number. And then, of course, we're going to go for calc skip again. Here we go. And there we go. We hit it. Awesome. And then we're going to have to double up on that calc skip. Oh, hold on. Oh, something here is not right. Let me just... Well, one problem is... okay, hold on. Let me see. I think... Because what it is I'm trying to do a square root of a negative number, which, you know, doesn't work. So I think if we just do the square root of that number but positive... And that would get us 48. Approximately 48 would be the velocity there. And there we go. A bit scuffed, but you know, that just means more time saved for next time. Oh. I'm glad I told me I could take computer science instead of physics. What is this? It's whack. I'm going to have to like look back on these and like check them because I probably got like a handful of these wrong because I didn't understand them. But here's the thing, all right? I'm going to use this to like complain a little bit. Okay. Here's my deal. I hate it when math curriculums, they say do this type of problem, but they don't give you a good enough example because like there are little things you have questions about, like, oh, what do you do this? Does this work like this way? And they don't show you that in the examples. So then you have to do it and then get it wrong to figure it out. And I'm like, trial and error is supposed to be for Mega Man, not for homework. I don't like that. That's, you know what that is? Poor game design. I'm running a game with poor game design because I am just that good of a speedrunner. Right? Okay, you guys feel me. You guys know the grind. Okay. But now this is it. This is it. We've been working towards this. We're here. We're at the last problem. All right. Here we go. We're throwing a ball up in the air. Ball up in the air. And it reaches a height of 4.5 meters. We have to figure out what the initial velocity was. So let's think here. Let's think. We're working from a backward setting. Let's see. Let's see here. Maximum height of 4.5 meters. We're looking for the initial velocity. We should be able to find the acceleration. Acceleration, displacement, and do we have total velocity? Do we have time? What do we have? I don't think we have total velocity. But I think because it was thrown up in the air, the max velocity should be 0. If I'm understanding everything correctly. Because from the examples that are being shown, that should be 0. So we should have all of those tools. With that in mind, we can pull out the equation. 0 squared equals the initial velocity squared plus the acceleration, 2 times the acceleration times the displacement. If this is the acceleration, if we're counting this as free fall, is at 9.8 meters per second. And the total displacement is 4.5 meters. It's time for another calc skip. One important thing is that we do need to let's see how, what would be the best way to do this. We have to subtract if we can put these in parentheses because of how PEMDAS works, I believe. Yeah, because that's how it would be. The problem, if that was 0 squared, would be this velocity. Hold on. One moment. Let me analyze this problem a little bit. Celery displacement? Who's displacing the celery? That's a bad grocery store employee right there. Hold on. So if that's equivalent to that, that is that. Plus 2 times that. You reorganize everything around. Multiply that. If you were to get displacement on its own, hold on. How in the world do you get to that? You put that under there. Oh. Okay. Wait, hold on. Thinking. If that would go under there. This is a tricky one. This might be like a whole trick question and the answer is just 0. But it wouldn't be just 0 because that's not its initial velocity. That's not how that works. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm actually being really dumb. I'm actually just trying to overthink this a lot, and I'm being stupid. Wow, I can't believe this. I thought I would go a whole stream without being stupid for once. But that's an unrealistic expectation. What in the world? What am I thinking? No. We just have to subtract this, I believe. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so then that would mean that the initial velocity squared is equal to negative, whatever, 2 times 9.8, negative 9.8, times 4.5 is. Yeah, it's that simple. It's just that simple. I was overthinking things this whole time. So if we do 2 times 9.8, and we just take the whole negatives out of it, because, or no. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the whole problem will be a negative, and then it'll be negated, so we don't have to worry about those signs. Times 4.5. At the end of it all, the answer comes to, and if this is velocity, well, wait, hold on, almost. Initial velocity squared equals 88 meters per second, the square root of which being 9.4 meters per second is the initial velocity. And there it is. There it is. There it is. We have completed all of the physics problems. It's over. It's done. It's complete. Oh. And we did it. Time. It's over. You know, maybe it wasn't the best. Is there room for more time save in the future? I think so. But PB, we got it. We got it. We did good. We did good. You know, any time loss, time save in the future. I can't wait to see how people, you know, further the world record with this. I'm very excited to see how this will proceed in the future. Summoning salt. I expect 3 different videos on this topic alone. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. That's all I'm saying. I'm waiting. But that's going to be the end of the stream. I don't think I have anything else. But, you know, considering this is the 1K special, I want to say thank you to all you guys so much for all of the support you guys have shown me, whether you're a new subscriber or an old, you know, member of the community. I super appreciate all you guys. Your support, absolutely phenomenal. And, like, you know, the fact that we've even gotten to this point is astounding to me. This year, it's going to be, what, the third year of doing YouTube? And we're already at, like, 1,000 subs? That's insane. That's insane. So, you know, I just want to thank all you guys. You know, especially, you know, Mr. Failboat YouTube for being absolutely fantastic friend and a teacher and just a huge supporter of everything I've done. He's such a awesome guy. I'm sure you guys probably don't know who Failboat is. I don't know why you would. You know, he's very obscure channel, but if by some reason then you actually don't know, you check him out. Because he makes cool, fun content. And also, I'm in the newest video. If you really need a reason, I'm in one of the videos. It's cool. You guys will enjoy it. I guarantee it. Oh, but with that being said, I hope you guys have a great whenever you are, wherever you are. Next stream, I don't know when exactly it's going to be. Maybe this weekend, because I might have work on Friday. But I don't know how that's going to play out. But I'll keep you guys updated when the next stream is going to be. But until then, I hope you guys have a great whenever you are, wherever you are. That was weird. That was weird. I'll see you all next time. Thank you guys. Love y'all.